Hi folks, welcome back. Let's talk about using some mobility drills, using some different gaits and different elevations and a bunch of variations here to warm up and actually get some light workout in. So Zach is going to help us out today. And let's start here with standard bear crawl. You can start, we usually do start with, in this case what we want is the spine is fairly parallel to the floor. Notice that Zach's shoulders are pretty much staying over his hands. He's pressing through his hands hard and warming up his shoulders, pushing hard through his shoulders. But there's some things we can do with this. So this time he's going to, pause please, and stretch your legs out behind you. So hips come down now, kind of a standard plank looking move. As he moves now, he's going to bring his knee up to the outside on one side and rotate then the spine and hips as he moves. So in this variation, arms stay straight, but the hips and spine are swiveling so that he can move. We can bring this even farther down. Bring this down onto your forearms. And now, again, your goal when you're doing this is not to have your hips, your butt pop up in the air. Try and stay low. Notice how much rotation is necessary for him to keep moving here. Go ahead and start in a medium height, the plank position, and move in a lizard walk, just trying to keep your hips level. Now transition down onto your forearms, the lower gait, and you're having to rotate your hips more. Now press with some control back up to that plank type position and back to there. And then as you turn around, let's go back to a standard bear crawl. You see what I'm doing? I'm just sticking these variations together in different combinations, and he's practicing different ways of moving. Let's go even one more as you reach the end and turn around, Zach. This time I want you to get down even lower and get down, get your chest as far, chest and hips as close to the ground as you can keep them and still move. So this is tough. He's having to push. This is the classic low crawl under barbed wire. And our measure of success here is don't have your butt pop up in the air as you move. All right, so and now you can come back up to a medium gait. Up on the forearms, but kind of up a little higher, and then press up to straight arms, and then back to a standard bear crawl. So a couple of ideas about how to throw together just some different variations moving. These motions were all facing forward, moving in that same direction. Let's do one quick variation, or two quick variations moving sideways. So let me ask you to start here, facing the camera this time. So he's going to move side to side this time in a standard bear crawl stance to start with, so bend your knees a little bit more. Notice this motion, opposite hand, opposite leg moving. And can you pause in one of these positions, pick up one arm and leg? That's the key right there. He's balanced for a moment on one arm and leg while he's moving the other arm and leg, right? And which arm, which leg? Opposites, right? Now let's throw one other variation in there where you work the same arm and leg. This one's a little bit more difficult to balance, so he's gonna have to slow down a little bit, but he's gonna shift all his weight onto one side and then use that to move the same hand and foot, and then collect, reach, shift, balance, balance, bring that hand and foot together, right? And as you practice this stuff, you're trying to keep your upper body as still and as flat as possible over time. It's tough to do this, right? Couple of themes through here. Finding different combinations to move, putting your hands and feet in different places in different orders, shifting your balance from one side of your body to another side of your body in as many different ways as you can think of, and in all cases, really pushing hard through the shoulders. Whether your arms are straight, even when we're down and your arms are kind of up in front of you like this, you're still pushing hard through the shoulders and getting your shoulders over your support, whether that's on your hands, your forearms, or even this kind of, spread out a little bit more on your forearms. So all of, a bunch of different ways to work your shoulders, different angles, different combinations. And there's really no limit to this. Like, we didn't just go over anything new. None of this just got invented by us. It's old stuff in many combinations. If you use some creativity, you'll be able to think of a bunch yourself. So thanks. and see if you can work some of this into your warm-ups and even some conditioning sequences. This can be great stuff. So thank you.